How you doing?
I'm the executive director here, and at first I thought you were saying you're standing, you stand with Planned Parenthood.
I'm actually standing against it because death stands with Planned Parenthood.
Okay, well, I don't really think this is what the representation is. I really thought you were something else. I've already called security, and so I do not want this to be the way that we portray ourselves. And so I'm asking you to please, leave and to pray rather than to stand in this way.
Can you show me in Scripture? Jesus said when he was struck by one of the guards when he was taken before the Pharisees, he says, if I've spoken evil, testify of it, otherwise why do you strike me? So if I've done evil, testify of it, otherwise why do you strike me? In other words, quote me a scripture that tells me I'm doing something sinful.
Are you standing with Planned Parenthood?
No, I'm not with Planned Parenthood. I'm standing against Planned Parenthood. The statement being is that death stands with Planned Parenthood.
I see what you're saying.
These
Okay.
people make referrals for abortions, correct?
Yeah.
Hitler never personally killed any Jews, but he made about 6 million referrals.
And I understand, but this is not the way that Jesus would handle this. And
You are not an expert on that unless you can quote me scripture, because you don't get to determine for yourself by your own standards what Jesus would and would not do. You read it from the Bible. If I'm in violation of scripture, then you have an issue. Otherwise, you need to leave me alone.
This is the hospital property, and we're asking you to leave.
I'm on a public right of way, ma'am. How you doing, officer?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I was just telling her I'm actually on a public right of way here.
Actually, yeah, you are. Problem is, are you standing with them?
I'm standing against them. Death stands with Planned Parenthood.
Right.
That's a statement against them.
Why don't you go stand in their parking lot?
Well, I'm actually standing in between the two, sort of, but not in the driveway. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm actually trying to stand someplace where they wouldn't call the police. I didn't expect the Christians to call the police. You know, honestly, I didn't expect that. You know?
Well, we're only going to come over here because we actually own this building, and this is Forest General. Okay?
Yeah.
And, yeah, I ain't got a problem with what you're doing, I guess. It's everybody's got a right to free speech.
Right.
There, and it says you stand with Planned Parenthood.
Death stands with Planned Parenthood. I'm dressed as death,
I understand
the
it.
Grim Reaper.
I understand.
And death does stand with them.
When they don't do anything but read that, they don't get it.
Well, they do. They do. They get it. Believe me, these people hate it. They know exactly what I'm saying at Planned Parenthood. The people I spoke to in this car right here that came out and had their picture done with me when I first stood here, they got it.
Yeah.
They understand it.
Let me go in here and talk to the lady, find out what's going on with her.
Okay.
And you recorded me at the time?
Yeah, I'm recording. I'm recording all the time because some people drive by and throw things at me or whatever. So I want to get them. I can get license plates off this. This is very good video quality.
I understand.
So,
Just a second.
I just leave it on because it's hard to manipulate with my gloves on.
Just a second, just because you see who I am and know who I am, I'm going to have to get some identification from you.
Well, I don't exactly have pockets on this, but I can tell you who I am. My name is Pastor David Grisham, Grisham.
Wait a minute, G-R-I?
Grisham.